Hey, what is going on my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, in today's video, we will be going over some fantastic news that we have gotten from Jaguar Health, ticker symbol JAGX. Now, this is a company that I introduced to the channel about a month ago, I would say about 6 weeks roughly. And at the time of making that video, it was up to about $1.78. Well, if we do go ahead and we check it out to see the growth that they have had, well, we can see that the company has grown since at about 61%, at one point being up all the way about 124%. So this company has seen loads of growth. There is still so much potential behind this company, and this is one that I am still very interested in, and I do have my own investments in. Now, if you do want to stay as up to date as possible about all the trades that I do make or any investments that I do make, if you want to stay up to date about my trades and my trade portfolio, if you want to stay up to date with all of the subjects in which I will be talking about on this channel, or if you do have access to the silver tier on the Patreon, then you will have access to all my research behind these videos. If you are interested in any of this, definitely consider going down to the link in my description, as it will bring you over to my Patreon, in which I am fully transparent with all that information. Now, if you are looking to start your own investment journey or grow out into a new brokerage, I highly recommend using the referral link in my description. It'll bring you over to Webull, and once you deposit $100, you will get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. This is a fantastic way to expand out to new brokerages and collect some free stocks and some free money in the meantime, or to kickstart your own investment and trading journey, as this is a phenomenal brokerage. They've been adding OTC market stocks, they added crypto, and they've been making some phenomenal adjustments and just evolving as an overall brokerage to really become a fantastic one. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump into this news and let's see what all has been going on, because as we can see that today there has been a pretty good spike in stock price, and it is pretty much warranted by one piece of news that really is exciting. Well, as we can see here, that Jaguar Health signs memorandum of understanding with the lead sponsor of the planned Dragon SPAC pursuing listing on AIM Italia. This provides the Dragon SPAC with exclusivity for a proposed business combination with NapoEU, or like a SPAC merger. So as we do see here, today they announced that the company assigns an MOU with the lead sponsor of the planned Dragon Special Purpose Acquisition Company, or the SPAC, which is pursuing listing on AIM Italia. Per the Memorandum of Understanding, NapoEU, the anticipated subsidiary of the company in Italy, will be the named target of the Dragon SPAC and has granted the Dragon SPAC exclusivity to list on AIM Italia and negotiate and finalize the documentation for the contemplated merger transaction. Now, the Dragon SPAC is a newly formed initiative expected to be incorporated in Italy with lead sponsorship by Josh Melman. Now, this man has loads of credibility. He is a well-known New York City-based impact investor. Melman co-founded Social Venture Network, which has been huge, in 1987. He founded the Threshold Foundation in 1981 and founded Business for Social Responsibility in 1992. He is also the managing director of Serious Change LP, a $100 million privately held impact fund he started in 2006. He serves on the boards of Benefit Hub, Giving Assistant, Baltics Design, and Red Rabbit, and is an advisor to Social Venture Circle and the Threshold Foundation. So as we can see, this man has loads of experience. He has been around this game for a very long time, and if this does come to fruition and we do see this overall merger happen, I am very excited that he is going to be in charge of this whole operation, as he is a very experienced veteran in this industry. Now, we do get a quote here saying that we are so pleased to be working with the Dragon SPAC and an experienced leader like Josh Melman. Josh is well known for his integrity, and his investment values and skill set align with those of Jaguar, Napo, and NapoEU and our mission, said Conte. Napo's discovery efforts were founded 30 years ago to identify and develop novel plant-based drugs by leveraging the knowledge of traditional healers working in the rainforest areas, Melman stated. The long-term commitment and leadership of the Jaguar and Napo management team and their expertise in the development of crofelemer for GI distress facilitated with rapid engagement that resulted in the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding related to the anticipated merger of NapoEU with the Dragon SPAC. I am pleased that AIM Italia allows SPAC sponsors to name their intended target entity, and I believe that the novel, first-in-class mechanism of action of crofelemer, or Mytesi, the company's pioneering plant-based drug, may provide relief to blank-19 long hauler patients suffering from inflammatory diarrhea, just as crofelemer provides symptomatic relief of non-infectious diarrhea in adult patients in the US. So I'm very excited about this. They do go on a little bit further, just talking about conditional marketing authorization. This is all things that we have covered in the past, so I don't want to go too far into all of this, as you know, it's just going to be a little bit extra. But there is one thing that I did want to say, is that this quote right here is very important as well. It says that based on the Memorandum of Understanding, we anticipate providing an exclusive license to NapoEU for the development, manufacture, and commercialization of all planned crofelemer indications in Europe, which rights and obligations shall be assumed by the combined company following a merger of NapoEU with the Dragon SPAC. The cornerstones of the license agreement will of course be the proposed blank related indication. However, the expected license will include all crofelemer pipeline indications of Napo Pharmaceuticals Inc. So that is going to provide Dragon SPAC with loads of rights to a lot of this, and they are really going to be on top of everything that's going on here. And I really do love this. And one thing that I want to note, let's go over the news releases, and with all that information that we just acquired, let's think about something. So on January 11th, 1 month and 7 days ago, we got our very first update that they were even remotely thinking about doing this. Only a month ago. It says here that on January 11th, they announced that Jaguar Health was exploring the possibility of conditional marketing authorization for proposed inflammatory diarrhea indication for crofelemer, initially in blank 19 long hauler recovery patients. So this was the very first time that they even mentioned interest in pursuing this. Well, over the course of the last few weeks, they have been moving at the fastest rates to get this thing up. Only 10 days later, they said that Jaguar Health and the sponsor of proposed post-pandemic recovery equity SPAC to host a webcast on Wednesday. So that was the very first time that they even had announced that they had a sponsor. Only 10 days later, they already had it. 5 days later, they went to talk even more about all of the progress they were making. And then it goes on. And then next thing you know, less than a month later, they already have the company in which, that they are trying to do this merger with, being Dragon SPAC. They already have when and a target date of when they're trying to do it. They have a lot of different investors who are interested in this already, and they already have the exchange in which they are targeting as well. This is phenomenal. The speed at which Jaguar Health is moving to get this out says so much to me about them, but there's one thing that this shows for me, specifically. This shows to me that Jaguar Health is 100% capable of taking advantage of opportunities that are presented to them. Whenever we think about certain companies, there have been certain companies in the past that whenever they would just go and have an opportunity placed right in front of them, they would wait too long. And it's so frustrating, especially whenever it's one of your favorite companies and you see that they have an opportunity, or you see that they have some type of momentum or hype building and they don't take advantage of it. But what Jaguar Health has been doing is they notice an opportunity that would allow them to grow their company substantially in order to fuel the rest of their pipeline product development. And what they've done is just moved at fast rates to make sure that they capitalize on this while it lasts, because this pandemic will not last forever. I absolutely love that about Jaguar Health, and it makes me so confident in my investment into this company, simply for the fact that I believe that no matter what is thrown at this company now, that they will figure out ways to adapt and overcome and evolve as a company in order to meet the certain conditions of the market. And I really do love that about Jaguar Health. This is definitely a company I love. I'm very excited about them. It looks like the stock price is somewhat coming back down a little bit here, but I'm totally okay with that, as I do believe that this company has loads of long-term potential. Now, if you do want to know what I will be doing with this stock, if you do want to know where I will be going with them into the future here, again, definitely head down to the link in the description, as it will bring you to my Patreon, and that is where I talk about all of my trades. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's update video on Jaguar Health. Again, I'm so excited about all of this information, and I love the rapid work rate in which they are going at. Absolutely amazing. If you guys did enjoy today's video, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. I post on this channel 2 to 4 times every single day, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace.